Hello, my name is Ryan, and I'm going to be painting and talking about archaeology and the plethora of nonsense that is floating around currently. You know, I love believing in a lot of things, and this whole Giza thing that's under, or whatever's underneath the pyramids, I stated in the one that's our video I'm currently posting at the moment, I touched on it a little briefly, is it's the best example of more research needed. More data is necessary. And until we have something that can truly image directly underneath in full detail, we're never not gonna know. The only way we're really going to know what's under there is if some sort of catastrophe happens and knocks down the pyramid and we're actually able to see what's underneath. Until then, people need to stop doing all these crazy AI generated nonsense, because there's nothing to support those columns, the circular things, and there's just nothing there. There's these weird anomalies, yes, but duh. So, even though I am somebody who I love listening to a lot of the stuff that comes out from Randall Carlson, Graham Hancock, all of them, but you need to understand and keep in mind that it's, at best, science fiction. I mean, they're proposing ideas and things that can't be supported. I mean, all the things that they say, because they have no evidence, but they rely on the fact that cataclysms erase everything. It's come on. Can we at least just admit that, keep it in, until we have hardcore proof, this is just an idea? But, can't. That really brings me to, ultimately, in retrospect, what was I found wrong with Joe Rogan. It's I absolutely loved that podcast at one point. And it's funny, I was thinking about why I even became a Joe Rogan fan, because for the longest time I just no. And then I recall listening to Mark Maron's podcast, WTF, where he interviewed Joe Rogan, and I was completely dumbfounded. I was oh my gosh. He's just more of a goober stoner intellectual hiding out in this thick-necked jock type guy. Grant never liked his comedy, still don't like his comedy. But the platform that he had, still has, was very interesting. It was he kind of helped bridge the gap between the pseudo-intellectual stoner with the jock crowd, where finally there was some common ground in that psyche or whatever. But yeah, pandemic, that really screwed things up now, didn't it? And now I look back at Joe Rogan and his podcast and wow, wasted potential there. A lot of wasted potential there. He could have taken it to the next level and had a proper fact check. Go ahead and even a secondary channel. It's just based on ripping apart everything discussed, just so everybody can learn more, opposed to just listen to nonsense. and come to your own conclusions. Because clearly people can't be trusted to come to some good conclusions. I mean, shit. So yeah, please go check out Professor Dave and the Mini Minutemen, World of Antiquity, and the guy that I just got turned on today by watching Professor Dave. I'll tag it. I don't know. Channel's kind of hard to watch, but good information. Robert Fitz. I'm horrible with names. It'll be tagged in the description. Or go check Professor Dave's video out and learn more about it there. Although he's a little abrasive. So if you're looking for a kinder approach to challenge and get you back to reality, if you're fully believing into the Giza stuff, maybe check out World of Antiquity. He's the kind one. I say Milo and Mini Minuteman's like the middle ground. Professor Dave's just the big old like backhand. Come on, stop believing this nonsense. I mean, gotta have all the perspectives in. Alright, I think this board's cerulean background is touched back up. Kind of saddened. I was working on this board and I realized I didn't like it with all the blue and the blue dots. So I've just been kicking around in my house for the last month, waiting for paint to arrive. But luckily it didn't get too damaged. A lot of cat hair stuck in it. Let's fix that. Anyways, that's all I wanted to do because I figured if I ended up promoting one of those channels that promotes this nonsense without fact checking, because that BMA's channel, like, even though they had that really good one on like challenging reality and how it might have broken blah blah blah, that's a fun topic to think on. Their follow-up video from that was a straight up AI Pyramid of Giza, everything underneath, no human being, no challenging. No, we can't have that. You gotta have those, like, you have to have the balance. You have to have, this is the hardcore facts, and this is the hardcore fantasy based around whatever, and then, have fun figuring out what the truth is in between, because there's always going to be more discoveries that go like, oh, damn, that's interesting, and challenges stuff that was at one point hardcore fact. And I think that's the part that people have problems with. It's like, at some point, you're going to have to just come to terms with something that you believed just isn't true. And vice versa. So, hope you enjoyed. Go check out the videos in the description. Have a great day.